Christmas, sometimes don't bring better shots promo couple now. Everything a double for this year. To get enjoyment this Christmas season, no hardo. Just recharge 1 month for Nova Bouquet. Don't chop double upgrade, go classic. Recharge your top basic, make you jump, go super bouquet straight. Make you enjoy better series like you on ST Yoruba, Nagi Snake Girl, with the dubbed Hausa, or top ST Danikoa, Oskiba Basef, or top ST Nollywood Plus, better Filipino series, Sahaya, A Hand for the Dream, we go show on top ST Novella E Plus. Il never finish. If you recharge 1 month or top classic bouquet, you sell go chop upgrade, go super, or collect extra 3 days or top. If you recharge super bouquet, now 5 days you go chop. This na better upgrade. No be lie. For this season, a double enjoyment for La Liga Bundesliga, Saudi League, plus plenty better sports. Go do yourself or chop better for this start times promo. Make you double your holiday enjoyment with starters. This promo will start from November 15, 2024. Come end for January 15, 2025. Sharply go recharge. Make this Christmas cooler for you well. Start times. Enjoy digital life.
The Ondo State government, in collaboration with the World Bank and French Development Agency, is reforming the grassroots through access and agriculture marketing project. RAMP. Good news to all grassroots players across the local government areas in Ondo State, as RAMP is ready to expose their farming activities. Part of its objectives, RAMP will embark on upgrading and rehabilitation of more of rural roads, construction of villages for bridges and culverts, construction of agro-logistics, maintenance of rural roads through provision of infrastructure, youth participation in agriculture and farming activities, establishment of state roads funds and rural access and roads agency. We now implore the good people of Ondo State to be part of the implementation process and take up the ownership with proper maintenance. For inquiry, contact RAMP office 87B Obafemi Awolowo Way, Alabaka, Akure.
RAMP Ariye, Arita, Atajere, Ìgbé ayé ìrọ̀rùn dé.
Start times don't land again. This Christmas, start times don't bring better shots promo couple now. Everything a double for this year. To get enjoyment this Christmas season, no hardo. Just recharge 1 month for Nova Bouquet. Don't chop double upgrade, go classic. Recharge your top basic, make you jump, go super bouquet straight. Make you enjoy better series like you on ST Yoruba, Nagi Snake Girl, with the dubbed Hausa, or top ST Danikoa, Oskiba Basef, or top ST Nollywood Plus, better Filipino series, Sahaya, A Hand for the Dream, we go show on top ST Novella E Plus. Il never finish. If you recharge 1 month or top classic bouquet, you sell go chop upgrade, go super, or collect extra 3 days or top. If you reach super bouquet, now 5 days you go chop. This na better upgrade. No be lie. For this season, a double enjoyment for La Liga Bundesliga, Saudi League, plus plenty better sports. Go do yourself or chop better for this start times promo. Make you double your holiday enjoyment with start times. This promo will start from November 15, 2024. Come end for January 15, 2025. Sharply go recharge. Make this Christmas cooler for you well. Start times. Enjoy digital life.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor baths, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties, a gymnasium equipped with up-to-date facilities, restaurants that provide local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotel is located at Elisha Road, PO Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803-440-4358, 034-206-855. Email adesuperhotels@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited, hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
This world is not my home, I'm just a person through.
With gratitude to God for a life well spent, the Iragwe of Utekon in Ovia Northeast Local Government Area, Edo State, says the funeral ceremony of our great patriarch, Rotarian Pa, Arisen Iragwe JP, who departed this sinful world on 8 June 2024, Thursday, 16th January 2025. Funeral service at All Saints Chapel, University of Benin, Ekekwan Campus, Benin City, Edo State. By time you have incoming fellows immediately at 17 Airport Road, Oko Central, Benin City. City. Saturday, 18th January 2025, by 12 p.m. Celebration of life and reception at Crown Heights Pavilion, 81/83, Campbell Road, Benin City. While on Sunday, 19th January 2025, Thanksgiving outer service at All Saints Chapel, University of Benin, Ekehun Campus, Benin City, by 9 a.m. Our lovely daddy, Rotary Arisen, Owen, Iwagwe, JP, continue to rest in the bosom of the Lord till we meet to part no more. Osagi, Ken, Iwagwe, announcer for the family.
On the news tonight, stakeholders identify proper planning to overcoming January financial strain. Correspondent examines means of survival amid rising costs. Experts urge stronger collaboration between legislative and executive arms. Good evening and welcome to Nta Akure News at 7. I am Abdul Karim Ahmed. Experts have identified proper planning and prioritization of needs as key strategies to navigate the financial strain often associated with January. Ifeolu Amoshile in this report spoke with residents of Akure on financial experts on how to manage the economic challenges of the month.
January is usually regarded as the longest month of the year, despite having 31 days like several other months. Investigations show that this perception is often linked to the financial strain as many families grapple with expenses such as school fees, house rent, and other recurring commitments. Experts also note that the financial pinch in January is further exacerbated by the festive season's lavish spending, leaving many residents financially constrained after New Year. In Akure, some residents shared strategies for managing the January crunch, emphasizing the importance of prudent spending during the holiday season to ease the financial burden.
We are prepared for that for the month of January because we believe January month is so long. So we have been preparing for that.
Plan you if care is not taken, all your expenses might have incurred them during the festive period in December. So you plan ahead as you are planning for the festive period. Then you are also saving for. I was also saving for January expenses.
Of my years of experience, that January is always a broke month, and is a month that tends to be slow. Before 31st is very far. So I've learned that you have to keep some behind and not eat everything in December.
An economist, Festy Olabode, stressed the importance of planning ahead, stating that financial preparedness is crucial not only for January but for achieving year-round stability.
That you reduce your expenditure as far as is possible. In other words, for instance, if you have your children in high-browsing paying schools and you know that you will not be able to cope, you can withdraw them to government school or bring them to schools closer. If you are spending a lot on transportation to take your children to school, you can bring them to closer to your house so that those ones will reduce your expenditure. One thing is, Jamil, you must eat. It is important that we must eat. And for that reason, we must ensure that in January, you have enough food at home that leftover in December can help you, because the children will not know whether you have celebrated December and they won't eat. And that is why in the new year, you set goals to be able to do some new things that can bring in additional revenue and reduce your expenditure as far as possible.
Despite the challenges, residents of Akure remain optimistic, hoping government will also implement measures to improve the welfare of citizens in the new year. In Akure, Ifeolu Amoshile, NTA News.
Strategic plans, prudent spending, diversifying income streams, and implementing cost-cutting measures have been highlighted as essential for Nigerians, particularly women, amid the escalating cost of goods and services in Nigeria. Economic experts in Akure emphasize these measures as effective strategies for navigating the phase of the current inflammatory phase. Toyin Batire has details.
Research shows that the pivotal role of women in family and nation building is underscored by their significant contributions to the economy, spanning businesses, agriculture, and entrepreneurship. Despite their crucial impact on daily economic progress, the challenges posed by the rising cost of goods and services are evident. In the midst of economic uncertainties, individuals like Grace Akinribide, a civil servant, recognizes the necessity of devising strategic plans beyond government employment to navigate the escalating prices and support our family.
I'm a teacher, but I'm into different, business. For instance, I'm into tomato planting, although this is not the period we're about to start now. So, and he's giving money. Then I'm into piggery.
Staying in one place as a civil servant will be so or highly injurious to this condition we are passing through. I have a side business that I do for a living too.
Of personal savings for women, considering the persistent inflation of Nigerians, largely attributed to the high exchange rate.
If you want our family to live comfortably, so we must add additional income to our income. It's not only the job. We should cut our clothes according to our size. We should not do more than our income.
Women, for now, they need to look for means to actually cover up the gap. Take, for instance, buying things in bulk and managing, see how they cut down costs, and then, if possible, engage in petty tradings.
Observers assert that as integral members of the society, prioritizing the economic empowerment of women becomes imperative for overall development amid the prevailing economic realities. In Akure, Toyin Batire, NT News.
Experts have called for better cooperation between the legislature and the executive arms of government, while emphasizing the executives wielding the stick against any ministry departments and agencies, MDAs, or compel them to act or respond when the need be. This was the focus of discussions on Good Morning Nigeria while reviewing the legislature in the outgone year. Oyeyemi Ajayi has details.
Commencement of the legislative activities after holiday. The Nigerian legislative arm of government has been highly commended for activities in 2024, especially with series of bills passed towards the growth of the economy. Though rising security concerns dominate legislative discussions in 2024, aside petroleum industry challenges which are said to threaten economic stability, the guest called for thorough scrutiny of bills presented to the National Assembly in order to prevent being perceived as a rubber stamp.
Is choices in the emergence of the President of the Senate, the Deputy President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and the Deputy Speaker. Only just follow the pattern. This time around, though, we would say that there was 100% achievement of the plot to achieve what they wanted as a political party and as a political establishment.
But we'll be able to pass budgets and we'll be able to do our oversight functions. And we have been able to see that the issues that we met on ground, for instance, the insecurity, which was quite very serious in the country, we'll be able to at least address it in such a way that I would say is under control.
The guest also revealed that closed-door meetings during oversights are not to hide transparency, but further expose it.
The legislative agenda of the House of Representatives clearly spells all of this out. And we'll continue to listen to Nigerians to know what our people need. But the thing on the front burner right now is to add how to end hunger. This food inflation is the basic thing on the front burner. And every other thing that will make that happen in terms of security, infrastructure, and all that will be looked into.
While extolling proper checks and balances amongst members of the National Assembly, they called for more women representation in the chambers. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
You're still watching Nta Akure News at 7. We shall be back in a moment. Please stay with us. You're welcome back. You can also watch us on our social media handles on Facebook at NTA Akure, on YouTube at NTA Akure, and on X at Akure_NTA. An Ikeja Special Offences Court has dismissed the plea application filed by the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, challenging his jurisdiction to hear the $4.5 billion and the 2.8 billion naira fraud case brought by the EFCC. Delivering the ruling on Wednesday, Justice Rahman Oshodi held that the court had jurisdiction over counts 8 to 26, citing relevant legal authorities and evidence presented in the case file. However, the court struck out counts 1 to 4, which centered on abuse of office through allocation of foreign exchange without bidding, noting that such actions were not punishable under Nigerian law. World Bank seeks private capital to electrify Nigeria as NERC declares more than 7 million registered electricity customers yet to be metered. For these and more on business news, let's join Helen in Debussy.
Nigeria's gas output has risen on a month-on-month basis by 2.9% to 226,747.05 million standard cubic feet in November 2024, from 220,396.45 MSCF recorded in October 2024. But on year-on-year basis, the gas output rose marginally by 0.02% to 2,292,951 million standard cubic feet in the first 11 months of 2024, from 2,292,471 MSCF recorded in the corresponding period of 2023. However, of the 2,292,951 million standard cubic feet produced during the period, 606,658 million standard cubic feet was consumed locally in Nigeria, indicating an increase of 1.6% against 596,861 million standard cubic feet consumed locally during the same period in 2023. In another development, the World Bank has urged private sector investors to play a pivotal role in achieving its ambitious Mission 300 initiative, which aims to connect 300 million people in sub-Saharan Africa, including Nigeria, to electricity by 2030. The initiative is a collaborative effort with the African Development Bank to address the region's significant energy access, where nearly 600 million people, 83% of the global unelectrified population, lack electricity. Finally, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission 0.8% customers have not been metered of 2024 report released yesterday, which 0.15% customers out of 13,339,635 registered across the nation have been metered. The Commission also 184,507 end-user customers were metered across all the electricity distribution companies, DISCOs, with Ikeja, Ibadan, and Abuja DISCOs recording the highest number of meter installations. They accounted for 25.45%, 21.48%, and 14.61% respectively of the total installations. And that's all on business news. Helen Ndubisi, NTA News.
The appointment of Eric as Super Eagles head coach has continued to elicit concerns among sport lovers. Austin Ademodo has details and other stories from the sport desk.
A new gaffer is in town. He is Malian-born Eric Chell. Call him a foreign coach because he is the first non-Nigerian African to coach the Super Eagles. The confirmation of the 47-year-old former Mali national team coach by football authorities in Nigeria puts to rest months of speculation and scouting for a substantive Super Eagles coach. With Nigeria Super Eagles living precariously in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign, is Eric Chell the messiah to steady the ship for Nigeria?
Taking Nigerians on the circuit. Of all the great coaches around the world, we end up with Eric Chell. Okay. We have a job to do, qualify for the World Cup, sitting fifth in a table of 6 teams. Let's see how Eric Chell is going to do that alongside the NFF. For me, we have footballers, ex-internationals, with far better football pedigree than Eric Chell.
I think Nigerians should give him the benefit of doubt. He has what it takes to outdo the Super Eagles. We're in a precarious situation right now where we need to qualify for the World Cup, and all hands must be on deck. Good, I think the presidency is also looking in that regard, and they will want to see how they can give NFF support to be able to ensure that the Super Eagles qualify for the World Cup. If we can win the rest of our matches, we can really get the job done. And I think Eric Chell do have what it takes to win the rest of matches for us with the right support, with the technical support and tactical support, and then the Super Eagles can qualify for the World Cup with Eric Chell.
Interestingly, his assignment starts immediately and has the mandate to secure World Cup ticket for Nigeria with match days 5 and 6, 2026 World Cup qualifiers taking place in March. Meanwhile, in England, Newcastle command a 2-0 advantage over Arsenal going into the second leg of the Carabao Cup. Isaac and Gordons did the damage for Newcastle at the Emirates Stadium in the first leg on Tuesday in the semi-finals. The reverse fixture comes up at St. James's Park on the 5th of February 2024. With Sports Update, I'm Austin Edemodu, NTA News.
And that's the size of our package for tonight. Good evening.
Abound everywhere. We comfortable, lovely, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations. A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home.